Okay, so I have a mini story time about a dream that I had. It had to be about a good 12 years ago, before I got pregnant with my second daughter. So, you guys, it's just so crazy because I did this video and I went in. It was about like a good 20-minute video about this dream that I had. Okay, long story short, because I don't even feel like, I'm not even in the mood to be talking about no dream story times or nothing like that, but I'm about to do it because I said I need to do it again. And I got my favorite, oh my god, with extra granola. Beautiful. You don't even like it's no honey on here. But anyways, okay, so I had a dream. And matter of fact, let me back up, because the night before I had this dream, or the night that I had this dream before I went to sleep, I was playing a game. And it's like, you know those arcade games, like where it's like a bar going from one end to the next, and you have to keep the ball from falling through. You have to keep the ball, you have to move the bar across to hit the ball to hit the target, and so you can beat the game or whatever, the level. So I was playing that game on my laptop, and I didn't have like really, like, I had some games on there, but like that was just one that I was just playing, like it was a new game or something like that on my laptop. And and so it was an eye. The ball, the thing that I was hitting up to knock out the whatever it was an eye. Okay. And so fast forward. So I went to sleep, and I had a dream that I was in this house, and I was walking throughout the house, and I was getting ready to leave. And as I was getting ready to leave, my friend from the 4th grade was knocking on my door. And so I had let her in the house or whatever. I was like, oh, you could just stay here. I'm about to leave and I'll be back. And so when I got outside, there was like a disarray. It was like everything was going crazy outside. It was like people panicking and things like that, trying to get from one place to the next. So I knew what I had to do. I had to go do something. I don't know what it was, but in the dream, I knew what it was. So I went, and I got to this part, right, in the dream. And let me just tell y'all, I did this video about a good 2 weeks ago, but I think I deleted the video out of my phone. That's why I'm doing it over. That's why I'm kind of like irritated about talking about it again. But we're going to just keep going because I need to get this dream out. So when I got to this part of where I needed to go, it was like a lake or something like that. It was like a body of water. Matter of fact, it was a river, because I'm going to continue to talk, okay? So it was like a river. And there was nobody to take me across the river, and I can't swim, okay? And I know I can't swim in my dream. In real life, I cannot swim. But I had to get across this lake. I needed to get to where I needed to go. So, and I'm looking at all these people like going crazy around me, and I'm like, I need to do what I gotta do to get my stuff together, to get me to where I gotta go. So I end up looking up in the sky, and the sky is so pretty today. I don't see not a cloud in the sky. I didn't even notice it until now. But so I went, right? Well, okay. I'm like, what is going on? I gotta go, like, why? Okay, it was probably supposed to be somebody there to take me, or like to take people across on the boat, across this thing, but it wasn't. Nobody there. Okay, so when I get to the part where I'm supposed to be, I cannot swim, so I'm like, I gotta get across this water somehow. I look up in the sky, and it's 2 pairs of eyes in the sky. Two pairs of eyes in the sky. 2. Okay. So, right. I'm looking at these guys and these eyes in the sky. I'm like, is this the Most High God? And are these Jesus's eyes and God's eyes? This was before I knew the truth about the Bible, okay? And I'm like, are these 2 pairs of eyes in the sky? And then they were blinking at me, and they were like looking at me. And I'm like, oh my God. So something in me told me to believe. Okay. And as I believed, I was able to walk on water. Okay. And I'm going to fast forward, because in the dream, it fast forwarded me. So I was walking on the water until I knew what I was doing. It's like I knew what I was doing, and I was like, oh my God, I'm walking on water. And then I just fell. The water disappeared. It was just a canal, like a river canal without the water. Okay? And so when that happened, I'm like, okay, maybe I may be where I'm supposed to be now. So I get up out of the canal, and I look around, and it's just a whole bunch of trees. And it's still daytime, right? So I sit there, and I'm looking at the water, and I'm like, okay, well, let me go to where I gotta go. So, like I said, this dream was like 12 years old. Like, I had this dream maybe a year before I got pregnant with my daughter, with my second daughter. I already had a firstborn. Okay. Got a new car. Okay, sorry about that. But anyway, so I see myself in the dream. So, okay, so then I'm walking to where I have to go. And I finally get there, and I'm at a hotel, right? And I see okay, so I get to this hotel, right? Why? I go to the room number, right? I don't even know what the room number was. But what was behind the door when I walked in that room, it was Tiny from Escape and T.I. And they was laying in the bed. Like they was waiting for me. All right, now, I don't know what the hell that means. I don't know why I had that dream. Well, now that we are in the future, now I know why I had the dream. Kinda. Maybe was it telling me, but I don't have no dealings with Tiny and T.I. Like, I mean, I like their music, but maybe, I don't know if God was just giving me a premonition of what was happening in that time frame of how they, whatever they was doing, allegedly, whatever they was doing. That's not my business, but God gave me that dream for a reason. Okay? Now, I don't know who needed to know this and why, but there you go. Let me know in the comment section what that dream means as far as the two eyes in the sky. The walking on water. And Tiny and Toya. No, not Tiny and Toya. Tiny and T.I. I said Tiny and Toya. Okay? I don't know.